Welcome to the Unified Fire Authority's Physical Performance Examination. You will be timed on your overall time in completing the entire obstacle course. Your overall time is the time that will be used to determine your pass-fail score. You must walk at all times while you are on the course, or you may be disqualified if you run. You will be given a coat, helmet, gloves, knee pads, and an air tank. The equipment will be fitted to your size as much as possible. The protective clothing, including the gloves, must be worn the entire examination. The proctor assigned to walk through the course with you will record your overall time and explain each event as you approach. You may ask questions if you need to, but remember that the stopwatch is still running even when you ask questions. Proctors are stationed at each event and will coach you through the performance of the event. Don't ask the proctors any questions about your time, such as how it compares to other times or if it is fast enough to pass. The proctor will inform you of your overall time when you finish the exam. Seconds can make a difference in passing the exam. You should proceed through the course as quickly and as safely as possible. If you rest between events, it will affect your overall time. We have allowed enough time between applicants so that the person going through the course after you should not catch up with you. If you should slow down or rest for a long enough period that the person behind you does catch up with you, you will have to wait for the person to complete the event before you can proceed. The stopwatch recording your overall time will remain running while you wait. You must follow all instructions given by your proctor and event coordinators. If you do not, you will be instructed to repeat the portion you completed incorrectly or perform the event again. If you do not complete all of the events, you will be disqualified. If you are disqualified or if you do not pass the exam within the established cutoff time, you will not be eligible for hire with the upcoming recruit class. You will receive an email notification letting you know if you passed the exam. Event 1. Hose drag. Applicants will be required to pick up the 100-foot uncharged 2.5-inch hose line, place it over the preferred shoulder, and drag it 100 feet in one direction. Place it on the ground, walk to the other end, pick up the hose line, and drag it 100 feet in the opposite direction. The proctor will let you know when to drop the hose line. Event 2. Hydrant Connection. Applicants will be required to unscrew and remove 2 small caps from the sides of the hydrant. Screw the 2 hydrant gates onto the hydrant, hook up 2 50-foot 2.5-inch hose lengths to the hydrant, and open the hydrant 10 complete turns with the hydrant wrench. Applicants will then close the hydrant with the wrench, remove the hoses and gates, and place the caps back onto the hydrant. Event 3, Roof Ventilation. Applicants will be required to pick up a 9-pound sledgehammer, straddle the I-beam by standing on the footwalks, and strike the I-beam on the Kaiser force machine until the sled moves backwards to the designated markings. Event 4, Maze Crawl. Before applicants begin this event, a proctor will help them put on a blacked out face mask and guide them to the beginning of the maze. Applicants will be told to crawl on their hands and knees through the maze carrying a Hux bar, following the right wall at all times to guide them through the maze. Event 5, Dummy Drag. Applicants will stand behind the starting line, lift the dummy, and drag the dummy 30 feet around the cones at the other end. Turn around and drag the dummy back to the starting line. Event 6, Stair Climb and Hose Bundle. Applicants will place a hose bundle over the preferred shoulder, climb up 2 stories, turn and walk back down the stairs. Applicants should use the handrail, step on every step, and remember not to run. Event 7, Ladder Raise. Applicants will be required to kneel down by bending the knees to lower themselves down to reach the top rung of the ladder and lift the ladder using their leg strength. Applicants should lift the ladder using a hand-over-hand motion to full upright position, then immediately lower the ladder to the ground using hand-over-hand motions until the ladder is back on the ground. Applicants missing a rung must start over.